Hello and welcome to a review of 4 different Ridewatches. They've been out for a while. I got them when they were cheap. First batch is always more expensive, especially in Hong Kong, and in the second batch you're looking at something like $20, $30 or even $40 cheaper than what they originally were when the first batch comes along. So, and plus I've already expressed my disappointment with the entire DX line of Zio. Looking at all of the ultimate forms that are coming out now, I mean, they look nice, but I'm not going to pick them up. I know I'm interested in them. I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to be just as disappointed as well as this lot because the playability is just not there. If you just want to see the sound demo, it's over in like 30 seconds. You can click those videos on my channel instead. Here are my thoughts of some of the final Ridewatches I'm going to pick up, and I'm pretty much going to skip the rest apart from, special power up or the final form one. And hopefully they'll have a bit more playability, whatever. If you have kept the packaging of all of these Ridewatches, they'll look great on the show. They'll look super colorful. You can see just with these 4 here, and if you look at the previous videos, all the different colors you get, it would look quite nice, but of course it still wouldn't be complete because Deno and O's are stuck behind a paywall of different toys, so you're not going to get that. But at least with the ones that you do have here are quite nice. And for the most part, we're ending our Ridewatches with the Ridewatches of riders that are arguably the best ones of the entire Heisei era. We got Kuuga, Agito, Double, and Gaim. It's like they saved the best till last, hey. As always, for all these boxes, you get the rider on the side, which again, if you line all of these up, they would look quite nice. And on the other side, these are Hong Kong imports, so they got stickers splattered all over them. But they pretty much tell you the basic, play features and gimmicks and stuff on the back, and all of them use like art drawings and stuff, which I'm gonna guess are just art they're gonna recycle for the gamberizing cards or anything else, especially when a lot of these toys were produced before the suit actually debuted in the show. So just to keep everything consistent, I'm glad they've done that. Of course, inside the box you pull this cardboard tray out, the watch is in a little plastic bag, there's a battery tab, and the instruction manual is just hiding there in the cardboard. And of course, this is just in case you don't know what play features you get. So instruction manual tells you, hey, don't forget to unlock all of these sounds, these very few sounds, and how to change the batteries. And all these are all going in the recycle bin, I don't need them. So the Kuuga watch does look quite nice. We have the gold here and the red. The gold, of course, is the plastic molded gold. Everything's just plastic molded. There's nothing painted on any of these watches so far. Just a reminder, there are 3 buttons, 1, 2, and 3. Candy toy versions only have 1 button here, which makes it really hard to line it up with any of the play features in the Siku driver, the belt. So they're just not good. Currently, Bandai is doing a questionnaire promotion, whatever, in Japan, asking fans which candy toy / capsule toy they want to DXify. So there's a vote going on there. So you might get, well, depending if you're lucky, one of the secondary Ridewatches will get the DX version. Anywho, so speakers on the side here, and of course, that's it really. Kuuga logo, 2000, and just, yeah. Honestly, this will look much nicer if it was painted in the proper Bandai sort of paint gold, but whatever. The red here is a flat red. Would have preferred it a little bit more glossy, a little bit more shiny, but whatever. Turning this up, and of course it reveals the entire Kuuga face. So yeah, the Kuuga watch looks alright. QR code by the back for collecting purposes and the gamberizing machine. I'll put it up. Ooh, that looks freaky. I don't know, I love Kuuga, but this color just isn't doing it for me as a Ridewatch. It does look quite tacky. Not a big fan here, to be honest. It's alright, let it pass. Here is the Agito Ridewatch, and I think it looks A bit better than the Kuuga Ridewatch. The silver does look better as a plastic molded color than gold. Of course, the front gold here is pretty much the exact same as Kuuga, so it's just the same piece. And then I wanted some colors here, but I've just noticed aside from Kiva, there's not, and Wizard, well I guess and the main riders too, those have metallic black, but it would have been nice if this was just like a nice matte black, just to fit with the rest of this suit motif. Silver just doesn't look Agito. I know Agito has a bit of silver on his chest and armor plating, but overall his entire base bodysuit is black, just like how Kuuga's suit is black. But there's a lot of red on Kuuga, and the golden line does match alright. So one will say if you're going to follow the motif of the Kuuga Ridewatch, you should have either had black base or a gold base and a silver plate. That would have made more sense, because silver is like the least amount of color on the Agito suit compared to gold and black. So I don't think the color matches too right, but it looks okay. It does stand out from the other Ridewatches. It's probably why they designed with these colors, but yeah, I don't know. W Double Ridewatch, yay! Now this is finally something a bit more special than the other Ridewatches. The logo does have a bit of color on it, actually, green and purple and stuff. It does make the double a bit hard to see. So that's cool. The coloring, love it. Huge contrast, looks really great. Just like X8 and the Hibiki Ridewatches, this is a nice contrast, a nice color. I like it a lot. Now, if this was just black, it would have been boring, but no, they went with the colors that people recognize from the Gaim memories. It would have been weird if this was black and green or purple and gold. That would have been lame. In fact, let's just have a look at that, because remember, the Cyclone Chess logo piece has a bit gold on it. So just for funsies, just see how it looks if it was just with gold. Yeah, that still looks fancy, but yeah, this green is nice. This is a good green. I like it a lot. So this is a good looking Ridewatch. It's nice. This stands out from the rest. Love it. Our last Ridewatch of the day is the Gaim Ridewatch. Yes, gold and blue. That should have been flipped, shouldn't it? Because his base suit is blue, and then he has orange armor on top of that. This is, yeah. So yeah, the logo is quite clearly visible. 2013, Christ, is that long ago? That just seems like yesterday that Gaim finished. Because Gaim still seems really new. But whatever. Yeah, this kind of motif doesn't quite work with Gaim. You see the light, the eyes there, they don't really line up with this whole watch thing. I get it, like in a Bandai sense and a design sense, everything's a watch, everything has the same plate. But can you imagine if these cutouts of the plate actually matched different shapes of different riders? So you actually only get the eye that lights up? That would have been so much better, but we don't have that. And it's not like a money or budget reason, because, like, again, previous years we had different moldings and stuff. This is just lazy. Like, lock seats are better. The bottles from Build, as much as I don't care for Build that much, every bottle has a different mold, so it's not a money reason. Like, they can't afford it, and these things aren't exactly cheap. So it's, yeah, just lazy. Utter laziness. So out of the last 4 main Heisei Rider lock seats, the double one looks awesome. Agito looks a bit meh. Kuuga looks a bit meh. Maybe the Amazing Mighty Form looks a bit better because that one's got like black instead of red. Maybe. And the Gaim one is still an interesting color combination, but yeah, the double one just looks so much better than the other ones. The overall sound play, of course, is just, again, kind of disappointing, boring, nothing special there. If you like the sound, good for you, but whatever, it doesn't really do too much for me because it's such a limited play. The old stuff from previous years is just much better. If I just wanted a repeat of the standard Kamen Rider sounds, I like the Gaim onlys because they don't put any of the double stuff in there. It's just, apart from announcing the name, all the transformation sounds and stuff are all the original sounds. So it's like a nice little archive. It's just a little USB. You hear the sound of the original rider you like. That's great. Yes, all of those are uniform, and all of those just use stickers. But you know, the overall Gaim memory colors and USB motif, I could get it. Plus, that was like 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago. And if you like stuff that mixes the old rider with the new, you know, you got the lock seats, that's great because you got all the new sounds going on in there. That's awesome too. And all those look different, they look nice on the wall. And with the DX stuff, the eyes pretty much light up. It's great, especially with the drive lock seat, that was just awesome. So yeah, so what we have here, it's just, yeah, I just don't repeat myself anymore. It's just meh. So if you can get these for dirt cheap, great. Again, don't pick up any of the candy toy or capsule versions. They suck so hard. As for these DX ones, yeah, I won't be picking up any more of them until, you know, whatever final power-up form there is. So until then,